So we're back. So this is going to be as far as, like I said, our playoff predictions. So, like I said, we're already 2 games in the hole. Milwaukee was able to beat Miami earlier, and Dallas beat the Clippers. So now we're just going to go through. I mean, there's only 1 game for both of those series. The series still a long way from over, especially if we're talking about Miami and Milwaukee. We'll get kind of into that, uh, what I saw more or less. But yeah, me and Spence, we posted our predictions for the first round of the playoffs earlier. So Spence, if you want to go ahead and go with your predictions.
Sure. I said what I said. Anyways, so for the Jazz and Grizzlies, I'll still have the Jazz. I feel like even though it's John Morant and they're a very hungry team, I just feel like all around they're more. I feel like they more mesh than the Grizzlies. Not saying they're not, but I just feel like they're more equipped for it. Um, all right, I'll go straight down. Um, okay, so Dallas and Clippers. I have the Clippers. I still have the Clippers. I I probably PG will probably do nothing because I really forgot that Luka Doncic has his number. I don't know how, but I forgot about it. So I'm gonna let them. I'm still picking the Clippers, but if the Mavericks are in, I won't be surprised. Nuggets and Trailblazers. That's the one that was out of all of them. That one made me like, because I like Denver. Denver has a very good squad, especially with everybody's now coming together with Michael Porter coming up. Uh, George is having an MVP year. The only thing that sucks about them is that, man, John Jamal Murray is injured. So that's some of their firepower out. I mean, sure, people come off the bench and stepping up, but the Trailblazers still got Lillard, CJ, got Melo, Norman Powell. They have, and they still have both of their centers. So I'm picking the Trailblazers one. Picking an upset, picking the Trailblazers one. And the Suns and Lakers, as much as I love the Suns, I love what Chris Paul is doing. I know that maybe they'll have the advantage, but I got to go defending champs on this one. LeBron's in the playoffs. He's going to do everything in his power. For the East, 76ers, Wizards, it's just statically, Russell's not good in first rounds, so I'm giving the 76ers on that one. Bucks and Heat, I'm still picking the Heat. I don't care. Y'all got lucky on that 3. I don't care. I'm still saying that. I'm going all over the place, so don't mind me. Nets and Celtics, still picking the Nets. Yes, the Nets are in, but Jaylen Brown was a very big piece on offense, and I don't know what's going on, but every time Jason Tatum goes for a rebound and one of his teammates coming with it, every time they get near him, they always get hurt. So I don't know, y'all need to leave him on an island, leave him alone, don't touch him, something. And what was the other one?
The Knicks in Atlanta.
Yeah, Knicks and Atlanta. That was the other one. I'm picking the Knicks. They're having a really resurging year. I mean, Julius Randle is coming up very well. I don't know if Trayy Young is still back. I know he was injured for a period of time. I don't know if he's back yet. But even if he was, I'm still picking the Knicks.
Okay. So for me, I'll start over in the East. The game that's about to be coming up here shortly at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's currently 7:22 Eastern. But the Celtics and the Nets, I am taking the Nets. Um, yeah, like I said, losing Jaylen Brown, that is going to be a big piece to it. But even with Jaylen Brown, assuming everyone's playing, the Celtics just don't have enough to stop the Nets.
No.
Milwaukee and the Heat. I am sticking to my guns. I still like Miami in this series, and how I feel is we only need one game to steal home field advantage. We're just shy of stealing it tonight, so we take this next one in Milwaukee. We go back to Miami for the next two. It's a whole different series. So I'm sticking my guns on that one. I like the Heat, even though we're down 0-1. The Knicks in Atlanta. I like the Knicks. The Knicks, obviously being the higher seed, they have the home field advantage and they do play better at home. So I think that's gonna fare well for them. Philly and Washington, though I'm not sold or all the way bought in on the whole Philly hype, I don't think they lose to Washington. Uh, Philly in five. I'll give Washington one. Philly in five.
Okay.
Over to the West, the Suns and the Lakers. The Lakers. Uh, probably the same gentleman sweep. The Lakers will give them one, but
Well, LeBron said he's sitting out for one, so
the Lakers will give them one.
there it is.
Um, Denver and Portland. I I hope I'm wrong. I picked Denver. I'm a Melo fan, love Dame, but I feel like Denver should win. But I'm open to being wrong on this one. I would love for Portland to beat them, but my money is with Denver.
True. Like I said, I won't be surprised.
Dallas and the Clippers. As we've seen, Luka's different. He just had a triple double, and yeah, I don't believe in the Clippers either. I don't believe in that Clipper hype. Uh, when I seen them trying to lose games on purpose to avoid the Lakers, that showed me something about them. They don't quite believe in their hype as well. And you got to remember last year before Porzingis got hurt, Dallas pretty much should have, or they were on their way to winning that series last year. Porzingis doesn't get hurt, I think Dallas takes that. So they don't even have a chance to have that meltdown against the Nuggets. They should have been out by Dallas last year. So I feel like Dallas remembers last year, and yeah, they want their get back. And they're already up. They already sold home court advantage. They're already up 1-0 on the road. So
Yeah.
playoff P, I need you to show up. And then Utah and Memphis, like we said, young team, love Ja. The fact that they were able to, you know, upset Golden State and get into the playoffs, that is commendable. Uh, but Utah has been the clear number one in the West all season long, and I just don't think they're ready for them. If I had to say, I could see it going six though. Like I feel like Memphis, they're gonna fight. They're not just gonna lay down. I could see it going six, but yeah, Utah's gonna win that one, if he asks me. Now, before we get into the whole Player of the Year awards and all that, the yearly awards for the NBA, I just want to just kind of break down that Heat game real quick. So,
Sure.
watch it from start to finish. Right, the key thing to me is field goal shooting. We were 30% from the field. Horrible, atrocious, and we lost by two. That says a lot to me. If we're at least if we're even 50% from field goal, it's a different game. So, I mean, Duncan had what 25. I think had seven threes. Um, Hero only had 10 points. Like it was just an off game for everybody. Jimmy only had 17 points. It was bad all around, like offensively. I mean, what 23s or 18 threes, something like that. That
Yeah,
kind of
18.
saved us, kept us in the game because we were missing so much of the easy shots. I need us to not so much rely on the threes next game. Let's make some of those easy shots. That's all you gotta do. There were shots there to be had, and they weren't going for whatever reason.
I just feel like
First game jitters,
I
maybe. I
think
don't
it's
know.
just a cold streak.
The whole game, like,
Okay.
yeah, the whole game.
Uh,
Yo,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah.
All right. So what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, you're right about the percentage. I just feel like they're cold, and it usually happens. Playoff startups, people usually get breaks. They usually get cold. Um, I I wouldn't get too worried. I mean, of course, nobody wants to lose, but losing happens. But I'd rather lose the first game, and we only lost by two. With all that, we only lost by two. So if we were able to, make some more, have a higher shooting percentage, and not relying on threes, but like you said, make the easy ones. I think it would be totally different. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. We do this all the time. I don't know why we do this all the time. We always lose the first one, and then we're like, yeah, let's just sweep the other one. So
I
I'm
don't
not too
know.
worried.
Kira was 2 for 10. Nunn was 4 for 10. Bam was 4 for 15. Butler was 4 for 22. Ariza
We were
was 3 for 8.
we were cold, man. We were cold. We were cold as
Horrible. That cannot happen.
we're in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's freezing around this time here.
I mean, Milwaukee wasn't too great, but I mean, yeah. Giannis was 10 for 27. Middleton was 10 for 22.
Yeah, look, it was a cold game for everybody. They were just the luck. They were just the right side of the bed.
Yeah, but in the end though, that shot by Middleton, the defense was there. He just drained it. You can't, like I said, I can't be mad at that one. Like it is what it is.
All right.
I don't know how many times out of 10 he would make that same shot. He just happened to
Right.
drain it, and that was the game. So it is what it is. I still expect us to win this series. Like I said, I am not running away from that.
Oh,
Um, yeah, we
yeah.
still we still this next one in Milwaukee. We get two at home. Is the series is ours? The series is wide open. So,
Yeah.
but with that being said, we can move on to the I guess the NBA awards. That's what we'll call it.